Hi, my name is Angelo and I'm from Aquarium Co-op. This is a product review for the Aquatop Canister Filter. The model number is CF400-UV. Now what the UV means in this model is that it's got the UV Sterilizer that sterilizes water, and that's usually not commonly found in canister filters. I'm going to do an unboxing and I'm going to talk to you about what kind of media you can put in here. Now this particular version comes with filter media, so that's plus. I like that a lot. So let's go ahead and open this up and I'll show you what's in here. Alright, so we've got this white box. I believe this is all the connecting hoses and the spray bar and all that stuff. I'll set this aside for now. Yep, so you've got your instruction manual. You've got your quick release valve, which I'll take that out. So you've got that. You have your two hoses. You have your intake. And you've got your spray bar. So I'm not going to demonstrate how to put these together. I'll probably do that in a different video. So I'll go ahead and set this aside. And let's go ahead and take out the actual canister filter. So it's very well packaged. It's, there's no additional cardboard boxes in there that take up space or anything. It's basically just everything you need and not so much clutter, so that's always a plus. Put this away for now. And take this bad boy out. So, like I said, this particular one comes with the filter media. Oftentimes canister filters don't come with the filter media, and you end up having to spend maybe anywhere from $40 to $70 just for filter media alone. And I do like the fact that this comes with its own. Now when you open this up, you have to be careful because it's got the glass tube on here, and that's the UV sterilizer. Quite often some customers or some people forget about that, and when they pull it off, the glass breaks. Now the glass is replaceable, and so is the bulb if the bulb ever burns out, but you definitely don't want to wait around for a spare part, especially if you don't have a spare filter for your tank while that's coming in. So definitely be careful about that. I'll go ahead and set this aside for now. Now I'll take out the media baskets. I believe this comes with 3 media baskets. The larger model, which is the CF500-UV, I believe comes with 4 media baskets. I do know that both of them use the same wattage as far as the UV sterilizer is concerned. So right off the bat, these come with the bio balls and the filter floss right here. So that's that one. The second media basket comes with the activated carbon right here and another piece of filter floss. Now if you're running a planted tank, I would suggest taking out the activated carbon, and I'll talk to you guys about that at a later time with what kind of other things you can fill the media baskets with. And the third one comes with more filter floss along with a coarse sponge, and that will help filter out any big debris in your water. And so there you have it. That's basically all there is to it. The canister filter is pretty big, considering the price range for it, which is pretty affordable compared to other canister filters. I do want to do a quick size comparison. Now this is the Cascade, or the Penplex Cascade 1000, and it's basically the same concept. The clamps right here open up. Now I always have such a hard time opening these up for some reason. I'm not quite sure why it's like that. It might be a feature, I don't know. And then these two clamp to take out the main motor for the canister filter. So if you guys have a Penplex Cascade canister filter, moving to the Aquatop canister filters is pretty easy. So I'll go ahead and set this back. Okay, so earlier I talked about what kind of other filter media you can put in these media baskets. And what I have here are sintered glass bio rings. What they are is basically just rings. I believe they're kind of like ceramic rings, where all of the beneficial bacteria grow on the surfaces of this. And it's really great because it also helps replace any other filter media that you don't need. So like in my instance, or in my case, planted tanks, I usually take out the activated carbon simply because activated carbon takes out nutrients that plants need. And then what I'll end up doing is I usually take out the filter floss, and I'll just add these in here. Like that. And then I'll go ahead and put back the filter pad. And there you go. Now, as far as stacking how you want to stack your filter media, it's all up to you. A lot of people like to put the coarse media in first. So that's the filter pad with the sponge, the coarse sponge, right there. And then I usually put in the bio rings. And then lastly, the bio balls. So that's all set. Then I'm going to go ahead and put back the canister motor. Now, I'm also just always being careful about the glass tube, because once that breaks, you're going to have to get a replacement part for that. So just put some weight while you close it, and then finish off with the two clamps in the front and the back. You're almost set. Now, with the quick release valve, this is a pretty neat feature where you just put it on like so. It's nice and snug, and you pull this down to lock it in place, so that won't, it won't go anywhere. Quick note about the quick release valve is some people like to kind of keep it up mid-level like this to reduce the flow on your canister filter, and I wouldn't recommend doing that simply because the water pressure in here can kind of build up. Not good for the canister filter. You could cause leaks, so make sure to just have it all the way down. If you do want to reduce the flow, I would suggest putting a ball valve that you can just purchase separately onto the hoses, so you can control that. And I would do it in your input. So input's right here, and output is over here. Put your check valve over here, or your ball valve, and then reduce the pressure. That way you don't get as much pressure build up in here, but you're still you're still putting out less water. Now, I want to talk to you about the built-in UV sterilizer next, and that's this guy right here. It's got a cap that, it's nice. The switch is right here for the on and off switch. People like to keep this on all the time. Some other people like to keep it off and only turn it on when they're medicating their fish or treating their fish. Another cool thing is that it's got this little indicator showing you if the light is actually on or not, and that's pretty good. I like that just because I can, check and see if the light is still working without having to take apart the entire canister filter. So that's a lot more convenient. I'll go ahead and put this back. Now this button right here, again, like similar to the Penplax Cascade canister filters, is the primer button. What you do is once you have all your things set up, you've got your canister filter here, and then you have your hoses and your intake and outtake into the tank. You want to push this, and it'll suction out some water from your tank, and that'll fill water up in your canister filter. And once that's done, you can tell because it's not making any more noise or it's not blowing any bubbles in the tank. That's when you know when you can plug it in. Now once you plug it in, it's really quiet, and that's what I also like about this tank or this canister filter. Really quiet, it's really durable. I haven't had any leaks with it. I do have problems with the fluval canister filters just because their gasket, like once the gaskets get dirty, you have to make sure that they're really clean. But I have not had any leaking issues with this, so that is also a good thing. I believe that's everything. Price wise, it's pretty affordable compared to other canister filters, like I've said before, and I will see if I can make another video of the actual canister filter in action. I won't be using it for this solely because I need to return this to the store, because we'll be using this at the store. So once I set this up, I'll try and make another video, and that's it for now. If you like this video, like and subscribe to our Aquarium Co-op channel, and my name is Angelo, and thanks for watching.